I am doing a little bit of walking. So I've been on, and I ain't been live in a while, but I've been uploading. Hope y'all been watching uploads. But anyway, it's time for the first walk. I got me these anti-glare glasses for this dust and people's lights start to have on their lights. And for whatever reason, some of these people have on high beams. But these are really for driving, but I'm using them for walking right now. But anyway, let me turn it around and then we can talk while I'm walking. All right. So I first am in walking attire. Walking attire. Y'all know. I walk in an area that is in proximity to an airport. And of course, you know, my tinnies are purple. These are some purple walking tinnies. And of course, mostly everything I have on is purple. Actually, these exercise leggings I have on are Savage Fenty from Rihanna. So let's see, which way are we gonna go? I think I'm gonna go. I think that I'm going to go not the way I normally go, because actually I want to find out something. So I'm gonna go this way because there's this. If I walk this way, I can walk past this. It's a bingo hall and a restaurant lounge, and I want to find out about the restaurant lounge because I've looked on the menu, and the menu was kind of, you know, like some stuff I might want. So we'll see. I want to find out, do you need reservations, if or how it works. Anyway, how y'all doing? It's been a minute. I've been on my Black History, you know, uploads. Hopefully, you guys have taken a look at them. Um, if you're watching this video in replay, please, please go take a look at today's Black History moment on Billie Holiday, because I don't know if it's because it's Friday, but it or the time that I put it up, but it hasn't got a whole bunch of views yet. So I'd appreciate if you go take a look at it. It's only 3 minutes. So yeah, the shorts are short and they, you know, I try not to just do, you know, people that everybody knows, even though people do know Billie Holiday, but not everybody knows really about how political she was. I mean, that song Strange Fruit says it all. So now, I think I'm gonna walk all the way down. So I'm gonna have to walk past the doggies. They like to bark at every freaking body that comes by. But yeah, I was going to walk earlier, but it was warm today, y'all. I'm like, no, it was hot today. And hot as in February hot. It was 80 degrees. So it wasn't like June 80 degrees, but it was 80 degrees enough that folks were walking around in shorts. And if people are walking around in shorts, that means it's too hot for me to be out walking. So I decided I was going to walk this evening. And I knew it'd be cooler. And I drank my water before I left the house because I didn't want to have to be carrying the water and carrying the phone so that y'all can see. Please thumbs up the video. Please thumbs up the video. Thank you. I appreciate that. Please like and share. So I hope everybody's been having a good week, having a good February. I hope that y'all have not been allowing these tethers to think if I don't disconnect instead of get it back in my ear. Um, I've just they've been trying to get under our skin. Doing Black History Month of all months, and it's just quite crazy to me because if we don't have no culture, why does everyone want to be here? Why does everyone come here? Why, you know, y'all don't understand. Y'all tell us we have no culture because our culture is American culture. That's what you don't understand. We built this country, our ancestors did, whether they be indigenous, you know, the black natives that were here, that some of us descend from, who also were pulled into slavery. Let us not forget that, okay? That's why we say that we're foundational Black Americans, because we start here, and many of us are mixed with those Black natives. I am on both sides. Both of my parents had enough native blood to go to college for free, but they were very intelligent and both had academic scholarships to colleges and academic scholarships to HBCUs because this was the 50s after all. Okay, it was the 50s when my parents were in college. So, but many of us as children did not understand when we were told by our grandmother or our auntie or whoever that we had Indian in us. It didn't register that they were talking about Indians that had brown skin like us. We didn't think about the fact. It didn't register. It didn't register with us that the tribes that we know had black people that were in those tribes first, and then those tribe names were stolen by. Anyway, that's another video. That's another video. But during this Black History Month, we were celebrating our history, the history that has happened in this country, that we go back generations. And I've tried to put people in there who, who you might not think of as being people who were Black history, or that you didn't know a whole bunch of. Um, like I put last year, I put in Phyllis Wheaton. Now this year I didn't put her in. I did one on her last year, so I tried not to do the same people I did last year for Black History moments this year. So because clearly there's so many hundreds of people, probably more than hundreds, that have done things in this country that we're trying to preserve and keep alive as they're trying to push it out of the school system, trying to erase Black history. not understanding that erasing Black history is erasing American history. You can't have American history without Black history, no matter how embarrassing part of American history is. The fact that y'all's ancestors did some shady ish and they did some abominable stuff to our ancestors. Period. Point blank. America's not absolved of its sin. Probably why we're going through all the stuff that we're going through, and probably why we have the person in leadership now that we do, because as a country, we got what we deserve. Not everybody, but let him tell us the majority of us voted for him. So, well, enough for him to get to win the electoral college, and according to him, he won the popular vote. According to him, but a lot of that's questionable. But we'll go with it because we don't have no other choice at this point. So let's just stick to the point of the fact that we need to keep our history. How do you? We need to be keeping our history out there. We need to make sure that it's remembered, that it is not erased. And that's why people like me and other people are always putting out Black History Month, telling y'all something about Black history that you may not know. That's what we're doing. Walking by this vegan joint. Yeah, they're on DoorDash too. But I've actually walked over here at lunchtime, oftentimes, and gotten something, or on a Saturday. I had to walk around. Somebody decided that they were going to be parked like there. All right, I'm getting ready to walk past this place and see if some of their security guys are up front so I can answer the question. Because I want to find out about the restaurant. Because it says it has bands and stuff there. They got food there. So I just want to know the parking situation is, but you can probably walk over here. It's not that far. So, big, big bingo hall. How y'all doing? Oh, Lord. So anyway, I just saw the bingo hall. I was walking by. Do they have any reservations for the restaurant, for the lounge over here? Yes. Okay, no, I'm saying but when they are open. Yeah, we do. Okay, all right. I know, but when you go on that website, it never has any openings and reservations here. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, so guy says that you got to get the reservations early. Uh Yeah, yeah. We'll see. We'll see about that. But again, it it's this is just a month that we talk about us and all of the stuff that these people are doing. None of it is gonna make none of us jump off the porch. Nothing is going to make us come out there and protest. I know y'all on the other side think that, hey, y'all in the chat, I'm not really looking. Hi, everybody. I'm busy walking and it's dusk. So, y'all know, I can't see in the chat. But it's so important for us to make sure that our history is told and that we're telling it. I have this book called Black AF History, and it has tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff about what we've done in this country. If you are a melanated person, and I mean melanated as in SBA, you might want to check that book out. I think you can try to get it on. You can try to get it on Amazon. Try to get it on TikTok. I will take a picture of the cover of it and post it on my community wall for y'all. Let me see, either tonight or tomorrow. It'll be posted by tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, y'all, I am going to be doing the 28th Black History Moment. And tomorrow, I think I'm going to do somebody that people wouldn't expect to be in Black history, but she really is Black history. And that is none other than the Still Getting Her Flowers, Grace Jones. So I'm going to do about Grace Jones because, we have so many people. I'm getting across the street. As they walking different ways. So you got the dogs that be out in front, and I'm not messing with the dogs. I don't play that. And they be messing up my videos. But we're almost back. I know I do a short walk. It doesn't take me that long because you don't have to walk for hours. You just need to walk for at least 15 minutes when you walk and stretch before you walk. I did stretch before I got out here to walk. I did stretch. But I said, let me come on here and talk to y'all for these few minutes as I'm walking. And, when I tell y'all Ola from the West Side, it's because I am on the West Side of the country. The West Side of the country. I tell them, and he said, they fixed this. They still haven't fixed it. It's just, it's like, oh, why bother? Why bother having a door that doesn't seem to be fixed? Well, this is one thing y'all can say. DC is not it's not fat. We ain't fat over here. We ain't fat over here. You know, let y'all see too much of this senior citizen body, but we ain't fat over here. But I got on some Fenty, my whole running thing, and then on top of it, I have a hoodie, which is my sorority hoodie. I know my hair's looking crazy. These big old plaits. These are plaits that are. This is what I do when I'm crimping my braids. I put it in a bunch of plaits, and then I dip them. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to dip them so that tomorrow I'll take them out and they'll be all crinkled, crinkled. So I am back here, and I am about to go back in to the townhouse. And I will see y'all in these YouTube streets. There's a lot going on in these streets, but there's real stuff going on outside of YouTube, you know. And I chose not to talk about the madness that is YouTube. I chose to talk about something else. I'm in a different vibe for this live. Anyway, I will see you guys until the next time. Peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out, y'all. Bye.